Okay, here are the answers for the practice problems for the day. Got page 1, or problems 1 through 4 here, and then I'll have to open up a new file for problems 5 through 6. So, question number 1. 2/5 to the second power. 2 to the second over 5 to the second, because the 2 goes to the top and to the bottom, and that becomes 4 over 25. Number 2, 3 goes to the top and to the bottom. A to the 4th to the 3rd is a to the 4 times 3. B to the 2 times 3. So you get a to the 12th over b to the 6th power. Number 3. Okay, so you look at the bases on the top. There's an a and a b, so the 6 is going to go to the base a and to the base b. And then the 6 is going to go on the bottom to the a and the b. So a to the 3rd to the 6th is a to the 3 times 6, which is a to the 18th. B to the 2nd to the 6th, multiply exponents to get b to the 12th. A to the 6th, b to the 18th. Okay, now you have division, and if you remember, division is subtracting exponents, so dealing with the a's, you get a to the 18 minus 6, and then b is to the 12 minus 18. So that's a to the 12th, b to the negative 6th. Now the a to the 12th is happy, but remember, never want to leave things with a negative exponent, so that's going to go to the bottom. So you're going to get a to the 12th staying in the numerator, and b to the 6th on the denominator. And number 4, on the top, a to the 3rd to the 2nd is a to the 6th. And on the bottom, that whole thing in parentheses is to the 2nd, and then to the 2nd again, so that's going to be a to the 3rd b to the 2 times 2, or 4 power. Top's looking good for now, and now we need to hand out this 4. This is our power of powers rule, so a to the 3rd to the 4th is a to the 12th, b to the 4th power. Now we're going to subtract exponents for the a's, so we get a to the 6 minus 12 over b to the 4th, which is a to the negative 6th over b to the 4th, and the a to the negative 6 has to go to the bottom, leaving just a 1 on the top, and so we're going to get a to the 6th, b to the 4th power on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to close that and open up a new file for our page 2. All right, number 5. This 3 gets handed to the 3 and to the x, and then here to the 6 and to the x. So we get 3 to the 3rd, x to the 3 times 3 are 9, 6 to the 2nd, x to the 2 times 2, or 4. 3 to the 3rd is 9, 6 to the 2nd is 36, and then we get x to the 9 minus 4 because we're subtracting exponents. It turns out that 9 goes into 36 4 times, so we get a 1 here and a 4 here. So we get on the top x to the 5th over 4. Okay, this exponent negative 3 gets handed to each of the factors on the bottom and top. So x to the 2, x squared to the negative 3rd is x to the negative 6th, y to the negative 6th over x to the negative 6th, y to the negative 3. All right, well, here we have division and division, so we'll subtract exponents. So we get x to the negative 6th minus negative 6th, y to the negative 6th minus negative 3. Well, negative 6 minus negative 6 is negative 6 plus a positive 6, so that's x to the 0. And anything to the 0 power is going to be 1. And then y to the negative 6 minus negative 3 is plus a positive 3, so that's to the negative 3 power. So that's going to want to go to the bottom. X to the 0, remember, is just 1, so that's 1 on the top over y to the 3rd on the bottom. Okay, this number 7, this 2 gets handed to each of the bases, so we get c to the second is c to the 4th, d to the 3 times 2 or 6, a to the 5 times 2 or 10. Now I don't see anything that can be reduced, there's no negative exponents, this one appears to be done. Finally, number 8, the 3 goes to the 3 to the a, and to the a. So 3 to the 3rd, a to the 3rd, over a to the 3 times 3, or a to the 9th, and then a to the 0 to the 3rd. 0 times 3 is still 0. Okay, so on the bottom, you have, this just becomes 1. And you're going to have a subtraction problem of the exponents because you're dividing a to the 3rd on the top and a to the 9th on the bottom. 3 to the 3rd, that's 27. So we have 27 a to the 3 minus 9. That's 27 a to the negative 6th, which has to go to the bottom. So we get 27 over a to the positive 6. All right, I hope this helped. Don't forget, pause, rewind, make sure